Hey everybody, how's it going? Bully Scholarship, we here. Welcome back for more Let's Play Paper Mario the Thousand Year Door. If you weren't here last time, we started progressing through the Pirate's Grotto, and right now we're probably about halfway through, so now we're going to continue our way through and probably wrap up this chapter in this part, I think. So what we're going to do is, now that we are cursed, we're going to jump on this platform and go for a little ride. Now, we can go back and forth between here. I don't think there's really much that you can do. I don't think there's anything through this waterfall. Oh, just kidding. Yeah, there's a little secret area back here. We can get something. Let's grab this. I don't know what badge this is. Defend Plus Partner. That's not bad. But it probably costs quite a few badge points. So maybe in the future, but not right now. But it's nice to have it, so we don't have to come back here for that one at least. Let's see if there's anything else to the left here. I don't believe so, but we'll check just in case. Nope. Obviously, they don't have any hole there. So we're going to ride the waterfall down. Whee! And then there's this gate here. It'd be nice if we could go through there, wouldn't it? Well, let's head on this way and see what we can uncover. Now, last time I kind of talked about how I'm not a big fan of modern games, which most people know that already about me. I don't buy into a lot of the stuff. I hate mobile games, to be quite honest. There's a couple that I have that I enjoy playing. I have a couple ports of Dragon Quest on there, but there's a rule of thumb. I can't stand mobile games because it's all microtransaction BS, and they're all energy games, and it's all this pay to win, and it's just not the way games should be done, I don't think. And it's just limited capability. People are like, "Oh man, they should have Mario Kart on iOS." I'm like, "You're stupid." Like, I'm kind of like Jay in the Game Chasers, where he gets pissed off when he sees monkeys doing humans things. I get pissed off when people talk up mobile games, because I'm sorry, I just have no respect for mobile gaming. I'm sorry if you love it, that's great, but I can't stand mobile gaming. It just bugs me. Pokemon Go just came out. I haven't tried it. Maybe it's okay, but in most cases, I'd rather just play the real deal rather than a free online game filled with microtransactions once again. So, mobile games I generally don't buy into. I think they're stupid. But that's just me. If you like them, great, but I think they're a waste of money. Ooh! Whoa, that freaky voice is making noise again. The ghost must be nearby. It's probably just because I prefer to play a game that's actually, I don't know, it's actually has some thought put into it and actually has a story to tell, and, it's real creative stuff, not just a touch game that you play while you're taking a dump or play it in class or something. I'd rather play a game that's actually time put into it, and you actually have to sit down and understand it and explore, and you just don't get that with mobile games. It's a whole different thing. It's the instant gratification, I hate to say it, but designed for idiot kind of game. That's kind of the way I feel about it. I'm sorry. I hope I'm not insulting anyone, but mobile games just make me feel dumb, and I don't like playing games that make me feel that dumb. I just don't. So, can't stand that. And it's the same with so many modern games too. Like I was talking with Ego Raptor with his video where he talks about how Mega Man X teaches you how to play the game without giving you just straight up tutorial instructions, like so many have to do. It's just like, and you're playing them and they say, do this, do that. They don't actually let you, try to explore or learn or, teach yourself anything. Everything is just do this, do that. So, and one other thing I just noticed when I was kind of between recording these episodes, I was like, I hate how most mobile games nowadays don't give you a manual. Hey, something's coming there, floating in the water. Wow, it's a bunch of... I can't breathe. Is that a boat? Hey, over here, save us! It's all the toads that sailed with us, I believe. But yeah, I was talking about how, you paid pretty similar. Obviously, with some inflation, you pay more. But you pay basically the same amount for games nowadays as you did back in the day, but you get so much less in terms of content and just creativeness. Sometimes there's games that have a lot of fluff, where it's like, we have over 80 hours of stuff to do, yeah, but how much of it is just garbage copy and paste stuff that You know, that's kind of the thing I really discovered after playing Far Cry 4 for a while. I was really talking that game up. I was like, you know, this is a lot of fun. But then it got so old after everything gets so repetitive and you're not really rewarded for doing anything. There aren't even, like, achievements for, you know, Oh, I'm dumb. There aren't any, like, achievements for even, like, completing everything, so it's like, unless you just want a bunch of money that you're not even going to spend on anything because you can already get almost most of the guns for free, there isn't, like, any point to complete the game. And when the games don't give you any sort of reward or anything for completing everything, and a lot of the side quests are just fluff, it just doesn't feel like you got your money's worth. It's just, yeah, I played the campaign, or, you know, that's kind of the new term nowadays. Campaign. That's what single player is. I still don't get that. Like, even it's just maybe it's just stuff that bugs me because I just get pissed off by stupid stuff like that. Hey, we can cross over now, but like nowadays they would probably call it like this Paper Mario. They'd call this the campaign for it, you know, because like that's the new term nowadays. It's like, what? Like, I don't know. It's like they kind of moved the terminology from just first-person shooters to every game now has a campaign, you know. I don't really understand that. It's just a minor thing, but I just thought some of the things that I hate in modern gaming is that word. 'Cause I'm like, that sounds like it's you know, it's just a small part of the game, like it's not important, or, you know. But yeah, I don't get that. But going back to what I was saying, nothing gives you a manual anymore, and even the cases nowadays just feel cheap. You know, you open them and they're like, oh, well, we're trying to recycle, and you're like, yeah, well, how about, you know, giving me a case that doesn't feel like if you know, hold it the wrong way, it's going to snap in half because there's nothing in it. I don't know how you did it, but you saved us. We came here looking for that pirate treasure, and then, well, our ship got surrounded by ghosts out on the ocean, and we all ended up here. Hey, aren't you Mario? What the heck are these guys doing here? It's me, Don Pianta's daughter, Francesca. Oh yeah, and Frankie's here too. Oh boy, you know, I love these guys. After my dad forgave us, we set out on a trip. The ship we were on got a little too close to the island, and now look at us. Still, I'm amazed the rumors about Cortez are all true, which means he's nearby. I remember back in the day when I was a kid, I thought it was quartz. Oh gosh, I'm notorious for mispronouncing things. Hey, so by the way, why are you here? Don't tell me Daddy had you come back to take us back. No, I don't care about you guys. What, you're after the pirate's treasure because it might contain a crystal star? Well, I think the treasure is in there. I mean, watched by Cortez's spirit. Yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to take care of him, though. You look tough. Besides, Cortez is the one that trapped us on that raft, so smack him one for me. Oh, really? Cortez did that? What a jerk. Yeah, this is very similar to Chapter 5 once again, where you're kind of in a area and... But whoa! Where it's like, you know, like a cavern sort of deal. Similar to the volcano. Whoa, did I surprise you? Yeah, sorry about that. See, I actually followed you in here, but I got lost along the way, and, well, anyway, I followed this path, and I finally caught up with you, and then, listen, just forget it, okay? I'm sure the crystal star is inside that pirate ship, and the pirate ship King Cortez is in there, too. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, probably. No big deal, though, right, guy? You can take him, big guy. We're counting on you. So is Grotus. What the frick? What did I just say? Forget. I'll just wait here so I don't get in the way. Yeah, this guy, not sketchy at all. No big deal. Anyway, let's head on in. I think... Ooh, you ignore my warnings. Ooh, come inside the door and be lost in darkness. Yeah. We're doing okay, I think, for health. Yeah, we're fine. Alright, let's switch to Vivian, I think. Yeah, definitely Vivian. That's what we're going to want for this fight. Alright, here we go. Ooh, come into my swagger. Ooh. Ooh, he's in like a tornado. Enough. I grow tired of this spooky ooh business. I am a pirate, blast it. Pirates don't moan. I am a cold-blooded villain who robs innocents of life and loot, not a crying ghost. And you are after my treasure. Okay. This is my ship. What do you want? Blah, 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 blah. Ooh, this guy's got some pretty cool battle music. Not a very difficult boss, especially with the level and especially the badges we've got. This is not a difficult boss by any means. He's got 2 or 3 different forms, but nothing to worry about. Probably shouldn't have used all those flower points there, but whatever. Let's see. And we'll just shade fist him, give him a nice burn. Okay. I see the the bone pile down there is where it's. Ow, that's a tough one to block. At least the timing. But yeah, like I was saying with modern games, I hate how you don't get a manual anymore either. Even Nintendo isn't exempt from this, because even with 3DS, all you get is a health warning thing, and everything else is the manual is included on the game, which, yay, that's cool, but it'd be nice to have a physical one. There's just a lot of good memories as a kid, and even now, I enjoy looking at a manual when I play a game or halfway through the game or whenever. It's just cool to see what they have. Most of them gave a like a backstory to the game and introduced some of the characters and the controls, and especially the original. Like, if you've ever played the original Final Fantasy on the NES, its manual is like 70 or 80 pages, full color. It's insane. Back in the day, they went all out, and I'm pretty sure The Witcher 3 actually has a manual. And I was talking that game up earlier, but they're kind of one of the few modern ones where they don't rip you off. You actually got, I'm pretty sure, a manual. I'll have to look after I record this and see, but I'm like 99% sure it came with one. And it came with the soundtrack, and I think like some stickers, and like just cool stuff. Like, you don't get that much nowadays. That really stands out. Back in the day, it'd be like, well, whatever. Every developer, or every game has a manual at least and stuff. But back then, no, you didn't. You didn't get jack squat. Or nowadays you don't get jack squat. Back then it was okay, but nowadays that stands out a lot. So it's a rare thing. And I think EA really was the ones that started it. Those clowns over there who are so concerned about saving, reducing paper. Yeah, right. That because on the Xbox 360 and I'm guessing PS3 as well. I don't have any EA games for the PS3, but back in the when those came out, you'd buy a new EA game, like for example, Kingdoms of Amalur Reckoning. They had this little insert in there instead of the man. It says, view the manual on the disc. Thanks for helping us reduce paper use. And then of course EA games all came in like a flimsy little case and stuff. It's like, oh, that's cute. I'm sure a great company like EA really is concerned about, the environment and reducing paper use. It's like, yeah, you guys just want to save a few bucks. Classic EA. And of course they have the flimsiest cases. They have all those ones with the little recycle logo cut out in the front and the back, so the case is really flimsy. And, it might not sound like a big deal. It sucks when you're trying to get a sticker off, because, like, you can't even put much force on the case without it bending in so much, and you feel like you're going to break the dang thing. We'll just use another power smash. This should take care of him, I believe. We'll get him with this attack then, at least for his second form. So yeah, EA, they kind of started that, and EA's just started so many bad things. They're just kind of cancerous. Honestly, in the gaming, the modern gaming world, they've really screwed up a lot of things. They started that online pass BS that didn't last very long. Eventually, people were like, no, this is dumb. But for a while, they started that deal, which pissed off a lot of people, myself included, which, is just beyond logic. Oh, boo-hoo, we don't have enough money for developing games, so you should pay extra when you buy the game used. Like, no, you got the $60. You sold the game first to someone. I'm buying it second. You don't need that again. That's like buying a used car. Like you bought a used Ford F-150 and Ford coming over and say, hey, since you're buying this used, we need to make the original money again, so we're gonna disable your four-wheel drive until you pay us something. It just didn't make sense. So that's the thing that sucks with modern games, how that's sort of taken off now, and just overall less bang for your buck. That's the big thing that really makes me sad with it. Okay, well, he just inhaled the audience, and he can resurrect his stuff here, but this is why I picked Vivian for this fight specifically, because Fiery Jinx, like I said in an earlier episode, this is my favorite move in the game, probably. It is really good. 5 damage, burns, hits everyone. Fantastic. Aw, I'd never have any luck with those. And I have to get used to the timing for jumping again. It's not an easy thing for me. There we go, that was a nice block. But, yeah, modern games, man, you just don't get your bang for your buck very often, with a few exceptions. You know, it's really sad. But luckily there's retro still, and even if you have to pay a lot for one game, it's still fun preserving retro games, because they just have so much more character and just soul to them. They really do. You know, people give me crap for not being, you know, always jumping on the new bandwagon for getting this game or doing this. I'm like, nah, I don't need that. I got this. This is way better. This is why I played as a kid. This is when they gave you bang for your buck. You don't need any of that modern garbage. I was actually at this local store. I wanted to talk about this in the area where I'm living this summer. The one thing that I wasn't too excited about is that there weren't much for game stores up here. There's a pawn shop, which I haven't had luck at for a couple of years. You know, every time we'd visit up here, I'd stop there, and I used to find good stuff. I got my NES box over there I had to pay $20, but finding an empty NES box, for that matter, was lucky enough. Yeah, it's kind of sad, but we'll continue that in a bit here. Yo, you are foolish, amigo, for I am not dead. Well, technically I was already dead, but my spirit endures, tied to my treasure. So you cannot do anything to me. I do not live, amigo. Still, guarding this treasure for hundreds of years is almost as boring as death. What? You're not even interested in my treasure? Then why are you here? Huh? You want this? This little rock over here? Are you serious? Well, that's no big deal. Here, take it. What do I need 1 or 2 extra gems for? I did not really like that one anyway. I'm hearing all this honking outside my apartment. Weird. Whatever. Anyway, we got the 5th Crystal Star. And we got Sweet Feast. One of the better star moves, I'd say. At least for healing. Like I said, another thing very similar to the first game. 5th chapter, you get the 5th Star Spirit. It's a big healer move, Smooch. So there really is a lot of things similar, which that's okay with me. It's a lot better than Super Paper Mario. Cortez, Scourge of the Seas. Mario soundly defeated this fearful spirit and claimed the Crystal Star. Perhaps the peaceful citizens of the world no longer need fear Cortez and his fellowship. The only problem remaining is how Mario will escape this isolated island. And could there be another problem still, hiding beneath our hero's nose? Yeah, I'd say so. No. Okay. Well, that should do it if you don't need anything else. Away with you, amigo. I love how just like, yeah, we're cool. And then I heard sign my ears could not believe. It actually discovered the legendary treasure of the Pirate King Cortez. You bet we did. Just throws us out. Okay, so let's, ooh, we're gonna need Yoshi for that jump, I think. Let's head back over and talk to the crew and see if they know what the heck we should do, because I don't know how to get out of here. Whoa, that was like an earthquake in there. Are you alright? Yeah, we're gooch. Yahoo! You beat Cortez. Wow, you're really something. Yes! Now that you've got some free time, why don't you get us out of here? All that shaking causes wall to crack a bit. I feel a breeze. If we could break down this wall, I guess we could escape. Guess that's not much help. Hey, look at that. Just like in the 5th chapter of the first game, gotta blow up a wall. Man, this is cool. I don't care if it's the same thing, because the first game's my favorite game of all time, so it's cool seeing all these similarities. Ha, it worked just like I said. Well, me first. Yeah, how about everybody first? Come on, everybody, let's get out of here. Yeah, Mario, we can just wait. This damp cave air is just not good for my skin. Oh, gosh. Yeah, she's kind of that person that just is kind of... little bit obnoxious, I guess, would be the right way to put it. You saved our lives, man. I'll never forget you. But I need to leave. Now. Yeah, I suppose. Actually, I don't think... Those toads weren't in our crew, were they? Are they just tourists? And now, as you can see, this is where Wacka was when I did that epic medley of extracting his bumps, but now we came out over here, so that's kind of cool. Excuse me. I need to get back to Roper where my brother's waiting. Okay. Hey, look, it's Flavio the Useless. Ah, Mario, welcome back to you, my stalwart captain. So, have you found the treasure? How was your little expedition faring? What? The spirit of Cortez was guarding the treasure? And you beat him, but you left all the treasure there? Ugh! What were you thinking? Why aren't you Were you trying to be nice? Ah, well, that's what I like about you, I guess. Could it be? Brother? What are you doing here? I came looking for you, brother. All the way to this island I came looking. But ghosts attacked us and our boat just sank. But I found you now. Huh. Or maybe they're just like a bunch of miners or something. They kind of have that outfit to them. Huh? Your boat sank too? So you're all stranded here as well? I don't know. Or maybe they're all sailors. Whatever. Oh boy. Do you guys know what's coming? Those splashes are so cheesy looking. Oh, what is that? Oh dang, that's a pretty baller looking ship. It's got the spikes on the outside. Jeez. Pardon me, guys. I mean, oh my gosh. I wonder what they were thinking with that guy, if that's supposed to be his laugh. It's like Beavis and Butthead. So sorry to surprise you. No, wait, no need for that fake politeness anymore. Good job getting the crystal star. Oh yeah, seriously, good job getting it for me. Oh, by now. Ain't you the good old Four Eyes? Good old looking. Yeah, that is Four Eyes. What's he doing over there? Hey, Four Eyes, it's dangerous up there. So dumb. Oh my gosh. What's with all this lukewarm reception, huh? Dramatic entrance here? Oh, whatever, I'll spell it out for you idiots. You may have known me as Four Eyes, but I'm actually... the great Lord Crump. Oh man, did I fool you. He's got like... I'm still trying to understand what... If he's got like a neck beard thing, or if that's... I don't know what that is. Because you know what will happen. Yeah, whatever. So, now everyone finally knows. Starboard cans, port cans, fire, fire. Aye, yikes! Four Eyes was a pirate all this time? Madness! What are we all staying here for? Cans, people, we must flee. Look, we're sailors. We're not much good for anything without a ship to sail. Wait. I have it. I'm a genius. We have a ship at hand, and a fine one, I might say. Mario, take me to Cortez. Yes, my brain remembered what you said. You said that Cortez had a ship. If the legend is true, then we should be unstoppable on that cursed ship. Okay. Why would you lend it his ship? Yeah, I don't know, because we just beat him, or just because I don't know. Why not? Let's go convince him. All right. So while all these people just stand here and get shot at, we're just gonna go back in. Love how they just stay out in the open, like whatever. That's funny. Okay. Let's go see what Cortez has to say. And through the cabin. I wonder what it's like living on a pirate ship. It sounds kind of cool to try for like, well, not actually a pirate ship, but a ship. It sounds like that'd be an interesting experience. Ooh, what? Oh, it's you again? Did you forget something? Yeah, I left my phone charger. I have to speak with you. Could you lend me your ship? What would possess me to lend you my ship? And who are you? My name is Flavio. We are in big trouble and we could really use your ship. We must protect our crew from bad pirates that are blasting us to bits. And we just need to borrow your ship for the teeniest little while. What are you talking about, muchacho? I do not rent this ship for pleasure cruises. And even if I would lend it to you, this ship is magical and it cannot move now. The key to powering the ship is a mystical skull gem. You mean like this? You have the skull gem? Yes, I do. So, alright, so what do you say to this proposition then? Take the gem handed down through generations of my family and lend us your ship. I think that's a pretty fair deal. Do you not think, Cortez, old friend? Old friend? Your ancestors stole that gem from me, you strutting peacock. You must be very brave or very foolish to ask such a thing of me. I should turn you into a piñata and throw a party on the beach. Sounds good to me. Do not make me have Mario trounce you again. While he fights you, I'll throw the stone into the sea where you'll never find it. How would that be? You rattle my bones, Senor Peacock. Very well. I accept your bargain, amigo. Now be very careful with that gem. Ah, check and mate, Flavio. I did not make my fortune by failing in a negotiation, no. You can talk your way through any deal, I say. No, you take this. Alright. It's kind of interesting how that gem has a whole story to it. That's cool. The Black Skull. That's a cool name. Kind of like the Black Pearl, but Black Skull sounds cooler, I think. I was getting quite annoyed by the sound of those cannons outside anyway. Now I can really stretch my bones and wreak havoc on the seas like in the old days. So Mario, feel free to thank me anytime for saving us all, but for now we sail. Douche. I wish I could open these chests, but anyway, let's head on back out towards the deck or whatever, and hey look, everyone's here, the party's started already. Hey, we're coming too. Let's take them. Come on, all for one, guys. Oh wait, I ain't letting old Flavio Fancy Pants hog the glory. Come on, Captain Stash. Oh, this is such a sweet part. It's been a millennium since I gazed upon the sea. Come to open waters. And we have his ghost stuff with him. It's kind of like, you know, reminds me of Return of the King, you know, or the Ghost Army or whatever, but whatever. I got ammo to spare. How's that for boom, bossa boom? You fire cannons here without my permission? You have nerve, mortal. Oh, dang. What the frick? Now we just need a... Oh, what's that thing called? The giant whirlpool. It's like in Pirates of the Caribbean 3. It's like the best scene. A maelstrom or whatever. M-A-E-L-S-T-R-O-M. I'm not sure how I spell it, but maelstrom, however they pronounce it. We must sink this ratty old ghost ship to the bottom of the ocean. Hear my voice, spirits. Take the ship and show them the meaning of fear. It's so derpy. They just jump off the sail. It's so weird. Alright, now for another fight. This is going to be a longer episode, but that's alright. At least we'll get through the chapter. I'm going to turn you guys into wee seeds. Wait, that's not right. I'll turn you into seaweed. Gosh. Okay. Now for this fight, it's not too difficult at this point, as far as I know. X-Nauts. I feel like the X-Nauts just... Oh shoot, I suck at the timing. I feel like they just kind of do their thing there and just replenish if you kill them all, so I'm not going to bother with them, but I'm going to use this because this is a fun move. Even though it does take a while to happen or whatever, but now at least we can watch the suffering once that goes off. So I'm just gonna, I guess we'll kill the X-Nauts, why not? Whatever, it's worth a try. But yeah, like I was saying earlier, there's actually a game store that I found up here. There's just a couple. I was walking, I was just at the entrance to my apartment and I was looking at a billboard they had down there, and there was an ad for a board game store. Now, I've recently been getting into board games, and tabletop games, you could say, too. I've been really wanting to play D&D with some people, so I bought the starter kit on Amazon for like 13 bucks, so really cheap, and it gives you some nice dice. It gives you a couple, you know, sort of a introduction manual and some other information and some character sheets and stuff like that. Great way to get started with the game, at least, so that's cool. So I've been kind of reading that recently, and I also was getting into some of the more complicated, you know, complex board games that are out there, because there's a lot out there that looks really cool. All the stuff that I'm interested in, a lot of that medieval fantasy style, you know, stuff there, and card games and stuff like that, and some very complicated looking games, but I'm sure they'd be fun if I could take the time to learn them. But they're expensive, man. There's some expensive board games out there. Like, and then you got to put money into them to just protect them. You know, you want to get card sleeves for all those, and a lot of them have minifigures and expansions. I guess maybe I just didn't pay attention, but as a kid, you know, we never played anything that crazy. You know, you played Monopoly or... Oh, ouch, ouch, ouch. Forks, what the heck. But, yeah, you just never played anything that crazy. It was always Monopoly or Sorry, or, which, nothing wrong with that, but I'm more into the fantasy style, complicated games with some learning curve, at least, where you have to think a bit and use strategy. So, I've finally kind of looked into it and done some research and kind of made a wish list on Amazon for some games I'm interested in. And so I've been getting into that recently. I bought the Game of Thrones card game, and I got sleeves for all the cards. So I've just been recently kind of trying to understand that, and it looks like a lot of fun. Even though just looking at the artwork, it's like a more complicated version of Pokemon, which is cool to me. I enjoy that stuff, so I'm gonna try to teach one of my friends and see if I can get him into it, because I don't have too many friends who are into that nerdy of stuff where they're really that interested, but that's just the way it is. But so anyway, I saw an ad for this board game store, so I go in there and I get talking with the lady there, and I asked her, I said, is there much for video games in this town besides a pawn shop? She said, no, not really. And I said, do you guys ever do D&D or, Magic the Gathering here? 'Cause I don't play Magic. I'm sure I'd enjoy it, but I don't really want to put the money into it. And but I'm sure it'd be a lot of fun. One of my friends even said to me, he's like, dude, why don't you, play Magic? That looks like a game you'd really enjoy. Here, we'll show off Sweet Feast here. And I was like, yeah, I probably would, but I never had the money or got into it very much, I guess. I was more into Pokemon, I was big into collecting the cards. I enjoyed playing the game when I got time, but I wasn't as big on the game as a lot of people were. I'm more into just collecting the cards, but I gladly enjoy playing the game. But Magic's kind of, a little bit more mature version, but similar. It's made by Wizards of the Coast. Pokemon used to be by Wizards of the Coast, but I never got into that. But so recently I've been looking into board games, and I went to the store and I asked her about that, and she said, well, there's sometimes a group that does D&D here. She said, we don't do card games here really, but there's another store in town that does. And I said, oh really? What's this place called? Because I was really curious, because I thought maybe it would be a place that maybe they'd sell video games too, just in case. And she's like, I don't think they do video games there, but it's called this or whatever. It's called Elemental Games. And I said, oh, where's that at? And she said, oh, I'm not sure, but so I looked it up. They weren't on Google Maps, which is why I'd never heard of them. They've been open for about 6 months, so that's also part of it. I only come up to this town, whenever we'd visit families, but now I'm living here, I can actually explore it more. And I just asked, about it, and luckily she had some information about that. Gosh, I'm sucking with hitting him. I'm just gonna switch to Vivian. This is stupid. I don't know what the heck I'm doing. I can't talk and fight these guys in an intelligent way, I guess. But, yeah, I'm so glad you told me, because then I looked them up after finding their... It wasn't really a website, but, a Facebook thing, or... I can't remember what I found, but it was something like that. And, I went in there, kind of on the north end of town, part of the town that I haven't really explored much. And, it's a really cool store, and they sold video games, which made me super happy. I was like, yes, I can now officially live in this town and be okay, because there's a game store that I can go to and at least check out their stock every now and then, because that's the one thing I've been missing. That's the one thing about the city, is that there's a lot of opportunities to check out different stores. Obviously, I don't go out and buy new games that often, but finally a store that sells retro and actually, isn't the same 5 games that, like the pawn shop that they always have, because... that's kind of the way it seems, and they're all way overpriced. Like I said, I used to get good deals there. I got like a Super Smash Bros. for N64 for like $8 there, and I got some good deals there. But nowadays, you go in there, they got nothing. The best thing I got was a Jungle Green N64, which I had to pay a decent amount for, because those are, they're getting expensive. But that was the only find I've had there in the past couple of years. Otherwise, I haven't found jack squat. So, yeah, it's nice to actually have a game store that You know, they didn't have a lot of stock, but they had stuff. They had cases to look through, and it sounds like they get stuff traded in there. So I'm gonna probably trade some stuff into the guy, because they had a game there called Sparkster, which is a pretty expensive game on the Super Nintendo, which I've been kind of interested in. I recently discovered it, so I'll see if they have it in a couple weeks when I get my stuff up here, and I'll see what I can get in credit. Man, this is getting old. How could I lose again? I hate losing. Yeah, me too. Losing, like, sucks. Yeah, Grotus is gonna be pissed. Wow, it's got like a spiked butt tail thing. Hey, we did it, Mario. It'll take him a while to recover from that. You bet it will. Way to go. Eat seaweed. Gosh. Oh, man. And we won't save. So yeah, that really made yesterday great, discovering that. And another interesting thing I discovered about this town is they have a video rental store, which you never see video rental stores anymore, so that blew my mind. So that's cool too. Gives it, I like old stuff like that, so that's cool. You blew it again, Lord Crump. You sickened me. Look, I'm sorry. Seriously, we thought we had the guy cornered, but you know, we suck. Stop talking. You just stand by until my next order. And Lord Crump, think of this as your last chance. Understand? Roger that. Then leave. Yeah, get your hologram butt out of here. Hey, you there. So, dude. What is it, sir? Tell the Shadow Sirens to attack Mario again, and tell him not to fail this time. You got it, sir. Dude, bro. Okay. I have 1 crystal star in my hands, and Mario has 5. I must take some measures. Oh boy. The plot thickens. So, Tech. Tech called me in here again. I wonder what it is this time. Derp. Tech, is that noise you? What's wrong? I must request that you do something a bit more dangerous this time. Dangerous? I would like you to sneak into Sir Grotus's room and look for a data disk. A data disk? Why would you need that? Although I can view all data on the network, I am unable to access the data of computers that are not linked to the network. Sir Grotus has information that even I am unable to view. But I must know it. I must know that information. But how will I get in here? Will I be disguised again? Not this time. No one other than Sir Grotus can enter his room. When Sir Grotus is elsewhere, there are guards outside that room that permit no entry. But there is a way. You will be fine if you act according to my instructions. I must tell you, I do not want to make you do such a dangerous thing. But now I have no one to ask but you. I don't mind, Tech, really. Ask me anything. Oh, then first, leave the room and take the elevator up as you did earlier. Okay. I'm going to get my phone out because I am going to get the timer ready. Because, like, like the first Paper Mario, we're going to have to cook something here. After Chapter 5... actually, now that was in the first game. Here's one difference. It was between chapter 4 and 5 in that one, versus this one's between 5 and 6 where you do the cooking. You'll first go to the opposite direction of Sir Grotus's room. Exit the elevator, enter the room with the green lamp above it. Okay. But, oh, not that way. Your other left. It's interesting because, yeah, the first one, it was between chapter 4 and 5 where you did the cooking because you made it for the fat gourmet guy. He tells you that the Star Spirit's on Lava Lava Island. This game, between 5 and 6, and we'll see. But I'm going to get out my stopwatch. Now, I will have you concoct a potion that will make you transparent. You mean a potion that makes me invisible? Yes, you enter Sir Grotus's room by becoming completely invisible. Well, okay, how do I make it? You must first set all of the potions on the desk in the what? In the concoctionator? Okay, yeah, there's notes around here. Not a big deal. What have we got? Okay, how about a different note? Here's a note. Note, place 2 potions between the green and the red. Okay. Place the blue potion next to the red. Do not place the red on the far right. Okay, red goes on the far left. Let's pick up all these. So there's red. Get the orange, blah blah blah. There's gotta be a way to read this one. There we go. Place the orange potion between the blue and the green one. Okay, so it's gonna go red, blue, orange. Come on. Green. Yeah, I like it. Then please cue the button on the control panel on the left side of the room. Okay, just make sure this looks good. Place 2 potions between the green and the red. Okay, yep, we're good. So now we're going to hit this button here. And we'll do that. Okay. So yeah, I am loving this town, especially that I discovered that they have an actual retro game store where you can go and hang out, play games, talk to people about stuff, and hopefully maybe obtain some games I haven't found in the city. So that'll be really cool. Please push the button where the beaker stops. Yep. No big deal. So that makes me more excited to live in this town potentially after I graduate college, because that was the one thing that was really missing here. It was no real gaming stores, and now they have a board game store, which, you know, whether or not I buy stuff there that often, you know, sometimes you can get better prices on Amazon, at least for the full-on games, but card sleeves, I got pretty good price there on them, and I like supporting the local ones if I can, so I would say that was successful. I will heat the mixed potion in the beaker for 30 seconds. Press the button exactly 30 seconds after the heating starts. Alright. So I got my timer on. Actually, as a kid, I struggled hardcore with this part, as stupid as that sounds. I think I just did the counting in my head, and maybe I wasn't doing, you know, I was probably doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was probably doing that, but I spent so long trying to get through this. I felt so stupid, but it was really sad, and I don't know how picky it is in terms of, you know, the actual timing, but it was pretty pathetic. So we're coming up on it, and yep, now we're at 30, so should be good, hopefully. If I goof this up, I'll be really sad, but using a stopwatch is actually the way to do it, because it's easy to goof it up. Should be finished, but did you think it come out correctly? Yeah, I'd say so. Very good, then please drink all of it. What, drink this? Is it safe? It smells really funky. Please, you must drink it. Drink it, you idiot. Yay, it worked. If you goof it up, it'll make you small or make you big. But it worked. You have done it. You have successfully made yourself transparent. Congratulations. Say thanks. But I must ask you to take off your dress, however. Oh. That's a request. What? That's indecent. No way. Princess Peach has a body underneath that dress. Oh, fine, I guess, if that's the only way. And you gotta take off your tiara. Can't forget that. Alright. There we go. When you go into Sir Gross's room, first locate the disk with the recorded data. Then insert that disk into the personal computer and connect to the network. When you're finished, please come back to this room. I will teach you how to make yourself normal again. Gee, this is a complicated plan, huh? I suppose. Now, please go. Whatever she put her dress, she just, like, buried it somewhere, I guess. Wouldn't want anyone to find that. That'd be really awkward. I didn't even notice what that guy saw, so it was probably pretty funny, but whatever. So now we're just gonna head on over this way and do some creeping. So, guys. Hello. You can bump into them. They don't do anything. They just stop moving. So, yeah. Yesterday was a really successful day. I actually went back to the board game store to buy more sleeves because I was sleeving up all the cards for that Game of Thrones card game starter set that I got or whatever. And, it had like 250 cards, so that guy's like, what the frick? This is a sweet office. This must be Grotus's room now. Where's that disc? Grotus must never sleep. Let's see. Found it. This must be it. The data disk. Oh yeah, now I insert this into the computer and connect to the network. But yeah, I sleeved them all up, and I'm excited to learn about that thing. Wow, that's like an NES looking game. Let's say Knights. I don't know what that says. Yes, I did it. I did it. It's working. That looks like Mario, like, jumping and hitting sign. That's kind of cool. Not sure exactly what's happening, but, you know, that's kind of the way it goes. I always thought that was cool. I saw it was obviously like a Photoshop picture, but it was like a giant aquarium that took up an entire wall of some guy's house. And he just had like a desk and a computer, and it was like a living room. That would be pretty sweet. Looks like it's all done. I better put the disc back where I got it. Kind of like, I don't know if anyone here follows Roman Atwood. Oh yeah. He's got a pretty cool aquarium, but imagine that taking up an entire wall, like in a huge open living room, just massive. Honestly, I think back in the day I googled like Bill Gates' house or something, and that picture came up for that result. But it was sweet looking. Man, that'd be cool if you had the money for it. Obviously, there's probably better things you could spend your money on, but heck, if you're rich like that, and you know, it doesn't bother you, then go for it, because that was really pretty looking. But I don't know if I could justify doing that, and there's probably a lot of upkeep with that. You probably got to pay someone to clean the tank. Can't imagine it. I have no idea how I got on this topic or how it's kind of funny. Thank you, Princess Peach. I was able to obtain the data I deserved. Or I desired. Is that right? Well, I'm glad. Now I'll teach you how to become visible again. It's quite simple. Merely drink the green potion. Okay, just hang on 1 minute. Let me put on my clothes first and text like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. I guess. Okay, now I'm ready. Let's see here. The green potion. Oh, right, you actually have to grab it. Yay! What a relief. I kind of worried it might never become visible again. There was never any danger of that. Now please return. Okay. Luckily, I don't think they make us walk back, which is just good programming. Alright. Say, by the way, Tech, what was that data? Nothing. I'm still analyzing it. The data is very heavily encrypted. But if my prediction is correct... What? No, I cannot afford any mistakes or assumptions. I will let you know when my analysis is complete. Now please use the communicator if you wish. Okay, you tell me when you decipher the data, huh? Good, then I'll use the communicator. Thanks. Oh man, we are pushing 45 minutes. Yeah, that's kind of the way it goes. Sometimes I don't want to cut an episode too early because then it's only like 18 minutes, which I feel like is really short. But I don't want to have too many episodes where it's like an hour long, like that the Glitz Pit episode. But I guess that's the way it goes. Why, you're welcome, Tech. But whatever. Guess double length. Sometimes that's the way it goes. Princess Peach, I will protect you. Aww. Tech, you're such a bae. Nah. We're gonna not save that. I've just had too many bad instances. I learned from pretty early that when you're doing a Let's Play to save in the middle of it's not a good thing. Unless you're doing save states or something or use emulators a lot, I wouldn't recommend it. Ugh, what is this place? He says black. Like Count Black. Interesting. What is this place? Why is the light so weird here? It's spooking me out. The light's odd because this is Twilight Town, my lord. Should be treasure here. Let's put the screws to one of those creepy things and find this crystal star. Hey, there's Lord Crump. Sounds good to me, Haggy. Oh gosh. Crystal. I have no idea. Okay. I'm dreaming. Yep, just a bad dream. Gonna wake up any second. What if the birds? Oh no, dang it. Let's see. How about this idiot down here? Oh man, I'm pretty sure Beldam said she lost her super bomb somewhere around here. This stinks, really. This whole deal is extremely bad. I might cowboy up and make a serious comeback here, or else. The frick? Bam, got it. I am the man. Now we can crush Mario and get the crystal stars in one fell swoop. Hot diggity dog. The lack of the moon is still riding shotgun with me. The luck of the moon. You there, suspicious guy. You know something about the crystal stars, don't you? Huh? Somebody there? Hey, what's the big idea? Turtle boy. Looking for the crystal stars too? Sweet, this will help the Crump come back. Now then, let's get to it. You'll be telling me everything you know. Now. Actually, it's you who's going to spill every bit of info out of your big ugly head. Yeah, sorry about that, and if you hesitate at all, I'll show you no mercy. Whoa there, big guy. I mean, no, wait. What am I afraid of? You? Ha! If you think you can take me, then try it, chubby. All troops, report. Oh, yeah, and there's like this little war here. I remember this. Yeah, you like that? Kind of like a lot of dudes, huh? You feel like talking yet? You dare scoff at us? Koopa Clan, form up. I don't know why everyone sounds like Beavis and Butthead right now, but they do. Whoa, well played. What's it gonna be, tough guy? I don't know. Oh, I gotta laugh. This is why I keep one of these around. Sorry, suckers. Eat this, turtle dork. Super bomb. Actually, he just found that. Incoming! Huh? What was that? That was it? That was your big weapon? It didn't even go off. Haha, this is how you do it, amateur. Watch and learn. Oh, gosh. Oh, crud. Yeah, Bowser's not the most smart in the Paper Mario games. I'll have to say that for sure. Save all game progress? No. Alright, now we can finally take control of Mario. And let's head back to Rogueport. ASAP. Okay. And now we have a ghost ship. Way cooler looking than the other one. You have distinguished yourself in battle, amigo. You are worthy in my eyes. You may use this ship, the Black Skull, anytime you like. Cool. And many thanks to you. The ship can get us back to Rogueport in no time. Let's get away from this coconut pit and back home. Come, everybody. Oh, I can't wait to get home. We've been looking forward to this for so long. Turning home alive is all the treasure I need, for real. Now get this boat moving. Well, that is all there is to it then. Am I not correct? To see Captain Mario. Ah, Mario. We're gonna stay here. It's been tough times, but I think we like this place. Yes, I think we can make a fine life here with my sweet Frankie. Hey, Mario, give my regards to the boss, will you? Yeah, I'm gonna stay here. It's a right nice place to live without any ghosts, eh? I'm sure they'll be alright here, don't you think? Let's leave. Alright, and you can return here, too. It's just they automatically take you back, which is, you know, whatever. Kind of indifferent to that. In the first game, you actually go back and do some looking around on Lava Island, like you have to get the seed or whatever, but it's not a big deal that to take us back, because the ship is always available to go back. And thus our adventure came to an exciting end, The ship sailed smoothly onto Rogueport, and soon we saw the harbor off our bow. I did not find any treasure, but I am satisfied nonetheless, strange though it sounds. For I have found something even more precious than doubloons, yes. Even now I hear the crew readying to dock. The time is ripe to close this journal. While he'll wander the seas, Flavio's blessing upon you. Flavio. That's cool. I do like that journal. I remember as a kid I didn't, because it was so much reading, but nowadays I don't. I mean, it gets old after a while, but whatever. Last we returned, slaughtered in glory, to my hometown, Sweet Rogueport. Of course, it is only because of my courageous efforts that we all return, But of course, you all know it well. Yes, yes, Master Flavio, shut up. Yay! Hey, you're all leaving already? That was harsh. Such is life, Captain Mario. You are anxious to continue your own adventure also, One day you may surpass the great and fabulous Flavio in greatness and fabulousness. It's not likely, I assure you, but you should, how you say, shoot for the stars, If you ever should reach the pinnacle, remember to shout Flavio to the wind. It reminds me, amigo. If you ever get the urge to return to Keyhall Key, just say the word. I'll send you to the island faster than the fastest wind blow. Comprende? Cool. Yes, yes, get over yourself. Well, my adoring fans have gone, so I'll be excusing myself as well. If you see me in town, I would permit you to say hello to me. Maybe meet again. I would permit you. What an idiot. Alright. So, before we... Oh, snap. Interrupted by an email. Dearest Mario, I have good news. I don't know where I'm being held, but there's an odd computer called Tech here. By cooperating with this Tech, I've managed to obtain some of these fiends' data. Tech is currently analyzing it, and strange as it might sound, I trust him. Once his analysis is done, I should be able to provide you with details of their plans. I'll email you again once you learn more. Be good, okay? Oh my, that Princess Peach of yours is so courageous. We'd better get to work, too. And we're going to call this an episode. This is a 55-minute long episode, so... or close to that. Apologize for the long length. I just wasn't sure where to cut it. I guess I forgot that there's a lot of talking and a lot of dialogue in between those parts. But nonetheless, you get a lot of content here, I guess, with this episode. So, anyway, guys, this has been Boy Scout Shipwee. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, keep gaming, peace out, and we'll see you later. Have a good one.